it's time for us to move on to the next segment, and it's called
Rapid Bias.
In this segment, I'll be asking my guests biased questions they've got asked at some points in life, and also some common biased questions Asians get asked a lot as well. So, Jen, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. First question. Indonesia is in Bali.
No, Bali is one of the provinces. Indonesia is the country, and Bali is inside Indonesia. So don't ever get it wrong.
And next question. Indonesia is mostly a jungle.
So yeah, that's also super wrong. I mean, yes, we do have like some parts of like jungle, like in like, throughout the country, but it's not jungle. Like try visiting Jakarta, Surabaya, and you will see like those tall skyscrapers. No, we don't consist of like jungles only.
And next question. All Indonesians speak the same language and know limited English.
So yes, we all speak Bahasa Indonesia, but we also speak different dialects. So when you go to different provinces, don't be surprised that if you hear anything other than Bahasa Indonesia. And yeah, don't ever like be surprised that like people have good English in Indonesia, because Indonesians who can speak perfect English. So don't assume that we know limited English.
And next one. Jen, you don't look very Indonesian.
Because not all Indonesians look the same. You need to know that yes, we have like we consist of like different ethnic backgrounds. So just because I come from like a Chinese like ethnical background, like doesn't mean that I'm not Indonesian.
And next one. Indonesians are poor.
Well, I wouldn't say so. Like within like all Indonesia, like we do have like a pretty huge income gap. But it doesn't mean you can generalize that like we are a poor country, we're poor people. Like that's just super wrong.
Indonesians are rich and live in mansions.
Yes. So yeah, depending on like where like who you talk to, sometimes you will have this like kind of assumptions that Indonesians are rich, and like that's also like a wrong assumption. That's a wrong generalizations, because yes, I've mentioned we have a pretty huge income gap. Yes, we have people who are really rich. We have people who are who belong to the low income bucket, but at the same time we also have the middle class, middle to high class. So yes, like we're not like Indonesians. Not all Indonesians are poor. Not all Indonesians are rich. Like we're like basically we consist of this different societies who belong to different income groups.
And finally, Indonesia is an Islamic country.
So yeah, I get this a lot. That we're like kind of like this Islamic state. That's like not super true. I wanna just clear this out that yes, the majority of the population they're Muslim, but we have people with different religion, and we are permitted to have different religion, and we live even though we have this different people with different religion, we live peacefully, we respect each other's religion and culture. So yeah, we're not this strict Islamic state or whatever like that.
Thank you for playing this round of Rapid Bias, Jen. Those are really tough questions to navigate.
Yes, really, really tough.